During your time in WCW, did the WWE ever come knocking?
Yes, they did. Right. And nobody knows this. And I mean, literally it could just be, I could be making this up right now. But I'm just not. But right at, I mean, I could actually prove it because I met with Vince and Shane at a Holiday Inn in their conference room. And my ex-wife, my second wife, was with me. So, I mean, if I had to prove it in a court of law, I could probably prove it. But they were very interested in me. It would have been probably late 99, early 2000. But I was a WCW guy. And, I mean, I didn't think they were going to even call me. I didn't care if they called or not. I had a contract with WCW making, $1 million a year. I didn't want to go nowhere. And then, but they called and I thought, wow, this is kind of weird. It was that fun. It was fun getting that call. And so I played it out, and they flew me and my wife up. Their thing back then, it still may be their thing, was Vince flew you up. You went to his house. They cooked dinner for you. They talked your business, and then you flew home. And so we did the whole thing. My wife went with me, first class, limousine, picked me up. And something happened to where they met me at the hotel instead. So I didn't go to their house, but I went to the hotel, met with Vince and Shane in a hotel, a Holiday Inn, a nice Holiday Inn, like conference room. And we talked in there and just, met each other, shook hands, and, just did the talk. And he said, what's your thought, Mark? I said, I mean, I'm here. So what do you got? And he goes, well, you're going to look at your contract and fill it out, this and that, and to see where you fit. And we just want to see if you were interested. And I said, I definitely am. I said, I've been with WCW for my whole career, so I'm ready to venture out if need be. And so he, I can't believe, again, when you're in that position, you don't think, I should have saved that recording on my message machine. but Vince McMahon called me up at my house and was like, hey, Marcus, hey, Buff, can you pick up? I ran over the phone. It's Vince McMahon. Hello, hey, buddy, what's up? And I remember him telling me that my contract was just ironclad. He couldn't get through it. And I remembered signing that contract. I signed that contract in my hospital bed when I broke my neck. So when I got that contract, all I did was look at the money amount for 3 years and turn to the back page and make sure that the money was right and signed it. And I didn't take none of the stuff that you could take out. I just made sure I got hotels, I got rent-a-cars, and I got the money. And that's all that mattered to me because I was at home with WCW. Right. So fast forward, I didn't take all the little things out I could have took out because I was Buff Bagwell at the time. I broke my neck. I felt glad that they were giving my deal still. And I didn't want to, don't go too far, Mark. Just sign the contract, buddy. Be glad you're getting a contract. Signed it, but then fast forward, I wish I probably would have taken some of the things that I could have took out being above Bagwell, but I didn't. So they couldn't touch me. And then a month before my contract is up, they buy our company. And I'm like, what? So left, huh? Yeah. So that's why the reason you saw me, Dallas, and Booker first, me, Dallas, and Booker T first is because our contracts were up. It wasn't because they picked us. It wasn't because we're cool. It's because our contracts were up and we were going to be broke. So we had to go over first, which is the worst place to be in. And, they always say the first one in gets the bloodiest. And we got the bloodiest. I did anyway.